Hello, and welcome to a very quiet, very sleepy time. It is time to get cozy, to settle down deep into your bed, and to feel safe and warm as we begin our story. This is a story about a wonderful, slow, and gentle bear. His name is Barnaby. Barnaby is a very large bear, bigger than any bear you might see in the woods or in pictures. He is a cloud bear. His fur is the color of soft, creamy honey, and it is thick and warm and endlessly fluffy, like a blanket that has just come from a warm, cozy place. His paws are wide and soft, with pads as gentle as newly formed pillows, perfect for walking on the surfaces where he lives. Barnaby is a very, very slow bear. He never rushes. He never hurries. His movements are always gentle, always calm, and always sleepy. Barnaby lives in a place that is just as gentle and quiet as he is. He lives high, high up, far above the world, in the quiet, deep blue sky of nighttime. This isn't a bright, sunny blue. It is a deep, velvety, sleepy blue, the color of the sky just before you fall fast asleep. It is a blue that stretches on forever, wide and peaceful, holding everything in a soft, safe hug. It is a place of infinite quiet, a deep, comforting hush that wraps around everything like the softest wool. In this deep, quiet blue, Barnaby walks. He does not walk on the ground. He walks on the clouds. The clouds in the night sky are not made of water, they are made of the softest, fluffiest cotton, like giant, sleepy pillows floating in the velvety dark. They are pearly white and glowing gently, catching the light from the stars. When Barnaby places his big, soft paw upon a cloud, he does not sink. He feels held. He feels light. It is like walking on a bed of the softest, most comfortable marshmallows, a floor that is bouncy and light and perfectly safe. He feels a sense of complete weightlessness, as if he is floating, drifting through the quiet night air with every slow, gentle step. Tonight, Barnaby is taking one of his long, slow, sleepy walks. He has nowhere to go, and no time he needs to be there. The journey is just the walking, the floating, the feeling of the soft clouds beneath his paws. He lifts one great, furry paw, slowly, so slowly, and places it down on a cloud in front of him. The cloud welcomes him, puffing up gently around his ankle, holding him safe. He feels light as a feather, this big, honey-colored bear. He lifts his other paw, just as slowly, and takes another step, drifting from one soft cloud pillow to the next. All around him, the sleepy stars are beginning to glitter. They are not bright, sharp, dazzling stars. They are sleepy stars. They twinkle softly, like tiny, gentle eyes, blinking slowly in the deep, deep blue. They are like tiny, quiet friends, watching Barnaby on his peaceful walk. They glitter like scattered sugar on the velvet tablecloth of the sky, and their light is a calm, silvery glow. Barnaby looks at the sleepy, twinkling stars, and he feels a deep sense of peace, a wonderful, warm quiet filling his big bear heart. The stars hum a very, very low, quiet song, a sound so soft you can barely hear it, like a gentle, sleepy breath. Barnaby continues his walk, his large, soft body moving in a slow, rocking rhythm. Step, and pause. Step, and pause. With every step, he floats. He feels the wonderful, safe feeling of being held, of being weightless in the quiet, empty space. The air around him is calm and still, and it feels soft against his fluffy fur, like a gentle, cool breath of night. There is no wind, only a slow, peaceful stillness. The quiet is so deep that Barnaby can hear the soft whoosh of his own slow breathing, in and out. A slow, sleepy rhythm that matches his slow, sleepy steps. The clouds stretch out before him, an endless path of soft, white comfort. Some clouds are small and round, like little puffs of cotton. Some are long and wide, like fluffy white blankets spread out for him to walk upon. He walks over them all, and they are all just as soft, just as safe, just as supportive. His paws make no sound at all. It is a walk of perfect, floating silence. He walks through the deep, sleepy blue of the night, a big, honey-colored bear on a path of white, feathery pillows. He feels so very comfortable. He feels so very safe. There is nothing here to worry about. There is only the deep blue, the soft clouds, and the quiet, blinking stars. Barnaby is just walking, just floating, just being. His mind is as quiet as the sky around him. He thinks about how soft the cloud feels under his left paw. Then he steps, and he thinks about how very soft the next cloud feels under his right paw. He thinks about the color of the sky, how deep and peaceful and blue it is, a blue you could just float in forever. He passes a cluster of particularly sleepy stars, huddled together like a little, glittering family. They are blinking very slowly, twinkle, pause, as if they are just about to close their eyes and drift off to sleep. Barnaby gives them a slow, sleepy blink back, his own heavy eyelids feeling warm and comfortable. He feels a gentle warmth in his chest, a feeling of cozy friendship with the quiet, sleeping lights in the sky. His journey continues, one slow, floating step at a time. The path of clouds is endless, and Barnaby is happy for it. He loves this slow, gentle journey to nowhere. He loves the feeling of being light, of being held by the sky itself. The deep, velvety blue stretches on, making him feel tiny and safe all at once. The quiet is a perfect, soft blanket, and the air is clear and calm. Barnaby feels his fur, so thick and warm, and he feels perfectly cozy, perfectly content, walking his slow, sleepy walk across the night sky. He walks, and floats, and drifts. His large bare body sways gently, a slow, rocking motion, like being in a cozy boat on a perfectly still, calm lake. Rock, and step. Rock, and step. The feeling is so relaxing, so peaceful. Barnaby feels his limbs getting heavier, his mind getting quieter. He is just a large, slow bear, walking on the softest clouds, in the deepest, most quiet part of the night sky, surrounded by sleepy, twinkling stars. And he is feeling very, very sleepy himself. Barnaby the bear continues his slow, quiet walk, drifting through the deep, velvety night. The sky, a vast, sleepy blanket of the softest, darkest blue, holds him gently. His paws, as wide and soft as new pillows, meet the clouds with a perfect, soundless touch. Step, and float. Step, and drift. Each cloud he walks upon is a pillow of pearly white fluff, holding him up, making him feel completely light, as if he himself were made of mist and gentle air. This wonderful feeling of weightlessness, of being perfectly held and perfectly safe, makes Barnaby's large, honey-colored body feel wonderfully relaxed. The quiet is deep and pure, a soft hush that wraps around the entire sky, broken only by the sound of Barnaby's own slow, sleepy breathing, in and out, in and out. His gentle, slow-moving gaze drifts across the wide, peaceful blue, past the families of silvery stars that blink their slow, sleepy goodnights. He is in no hurry. His walk is a slow, rocking, peaceful journey to nowhere at all. And as his great, soft paw settles into the fluff of another cloud, a cloud as light and airy as spun sugar, his gentle gaze drifts, floating through the deep, sleepy blue, and comes to rest. He notices something new. Tucked away in a particularly deep, quiet patch of the velvety sky, he sees a tiny, sleeping star. It is very small, this star, much smaller than the others that glittered like scattered sugar. It looks like a tiny, faraway ember, nestled deep in the soft, blue darkness. And it is not blinking, not like the other stars. This tiny star is pulsing. It pulses with a very soft, warm, golden light. It is a slow, gentle pulse, like a tiny, sleepy heartbeat. The light swells, softly, growing into a small, warm, golden glow, and then, just as slowly, it softens and fades, dimming down to a pinpoint of honey-colored light, but never, ever going out. It is a steady, peaceful rhythm. A soft glow, and a slow fade. A gentle pulse, and a quiet pause. Barnaby pauses his walk, one paw resting on a cloud, his large, gentle head tilted as he watches this tiny, pulsing, golden light. The light is so different from the cool, silvery light of the other stars. This light is warm. It looks like the color of the honey his fur is, a warm, liquid gold. It is the color of a tiny, gentle candle flame, seen from a great, great distance. It is the color of a cozy fireplace, flickering in a warm room, a safe and sleepy glow. This little, sleeping star is pulsing its warmth into the cool, quiet night. He feels a deep, gentle comfort as he watches it. The slow, steady pulse of the golden light seems to match the rhythm of his own sleepy heart. Thump thump, pause. Thump thump, pause. It matches the rhythm of his slow, quiet breathing. The light swells as he breathes in, and it softens as he breathes out. In and out. glow, and fade. Barnaby feels a wonderful, warm peace settling over him, a feeling as soft and as gentle as the clouds beneath his paws. It is a quiet, happy, safe feeling. He takes another slow, floating step, and then another, his walk continuing but his eyes still drawn to the little golden star. He is not walking to the star, not with any purpose, but his gentle, drifting path just happens to be moving slowly, slowly, in that direction. The tiny star continues its sleepy pulse, its warm, golden heartbeat in the deep, quiet blue. It seems to be dreaming, this little star, and its golden light is the light of its soft, happy, peaceful dream. It is a dream of warm blankets, and soft pillows, and perfect, safe quiet. The light is so very soft. It does not hurt his eyes. It is a gentle light, a kind light. It spreads out just a little way from the star, creating a tiny, warm, golden halo in the vast, velvety blue. It is like a tiny, safe harbor of warmth in the cool, peaceful night. Barnaby feels the warmth, even from far away. He imagines that soft, golden light is traveling through the still night air, traveling all the way to him, touching his thick, honey-colored fur and making him feel even cozier, even warmer, even safer. He continues his weightless, floating walk. Step, and pause. His paw sinks just a little into a cloud, and he is held, perfectly light. Step, and pause. The next cloud receives him just as gently. He is floating on a path of soft, white cotton, through an endless sky of sleepy, velvet blue. And all the while, he watches the tiny, pulsing, golden star pulse and soften, glow and dim. A constant, steady, sleepy rhythm. It is the most relaxing thing he has ever seen. The other stars continue their slow, silvery blinking, twinkle, pause, twinkle, like gentle, sleepy eyes. But Barnaby's gaze keeps returning to the one special, tiny, golden star. It feels like a little, quiet friend, pulsing its warm, safe light just for him. It is a sleepy, dreaming, golden star, and it makes Barnaby feel sleepy and warm and full of quiet, happy dreams himself. His eyelids feel a little heavier, his big, soft limbs feel a little warmer. The deep, deep quiet of the night sky wraps around him, and the little star pulses its golden light, a tiny, steady heartbeat in the vast, safe, and sleepy dark. Barnaby feels so very peaceful. He is just a large, slow bear, walking on the softest clouds, in the deepest, most quiet part of the night sky, floating and weightless. He is held by the sky, and he is watched over by the sleepy, silvery stars, and he is warmed by the soft, golden pulse of one tiny, dreaming, special star. And as he continues his slow, slow walk, he carries that warm, golden, pulsing feeling with him, a deep, sleepy, perfect comfort. Barnaby, the large, slow, honey-colored bear, continues his gentle, sleepy walk, and the night sky holds him in its deep, quiet, velvety blue embrace. He is so very high up, far, far above any world, in a place of perfect peace. His big, wide paws, as soft as the fluffiest pillows, move with a slow, dreamy rhythm. He lifts a paw, feeling it become as light as a feather, and places it down, ever so gently, onto a cloud. The cloud, a pearly white puff of the softest cotton, receives him, holding him safe, making him feel completely weightless, as if he were floating, just drifting on the calm, still night air. Step, and float. Step, and pause. His large, warm body sways gently, a slow rocking motion that feels so very comfortable, so very safe. The quiet is deep and soft, a comforting hush that fills the endless, dark blue space. The only sound is the gentle, slow whoosh of Barnaby's own sleepy breathing, in and out, in and out. All around him, the sleepy, silvery stars blink their slow, quiet messages, twinkle, pause, twinkle. And far off in the velvety deep, he can still see the tiny, special star, the one that pulses with a warm, soft, golden light, like a tiny, sleepy heartbeat, glow and fade, glow and fade. The sight of it makes Barnaby feel a wonderful, warm, cozy feeling deep inside his big bare chest. He continues his slow, floating journey, his path a wandering, gentle line across the endless field of soft, white clouds. He has nowhere to be, no one to see. He is just walking, just floating, just being, and it is the most peaceful feeling in the world. As he lifts his great, soft paw to take another slow, drifting step. His gentle gaze notices something new, something wonderful, flowing through the starry, sleepy dark. It is a river. But it is not a river of water. It is a slow, gentle river of sparkling stardust. It flows very, very slowly, winding its way between the big, fluffy clouds, a graceful, shimmering ribbon of light in the deep, deep blue. It is made of millions and millions of tiny, microscopic sparkles, like diamond dust or ground-up stars. Some of the sparkles are a cool, silvery white, reflecting the light of the blinking stars. And some are a soft, warm gold, catching the gentle pulse from the tiny, sleeping, golden star. The river of light swirls, moving in slow, gentle, hypnotic spirals. It creates soft, slow eddies of light that turn, and drift, and sparkle, before joining the slow, main current once more. And this river of light, this river of sparkling, swirling stardust, makes no sound at all. It is a river of perfect, absolute silence. It does not rush, or babble, or splash. It just flows. It drifts. It glides through the quiet, still night air with a grace and a peace that matches Barnaby's own. The silence of the river makes the deep, soft hush of the night sky feel even deeper, even more peaceful, even more quiet. Barnaby pauses his walk, his paw hovering over the silent, sparkling stream, and he watches it. He is filled with a sense of quiet wonder. He lowers his paw, slowly, slowly, down into the cloudbank right at the river's edge. The gentle river of stardust flows past his great, furry paw. It does not push him. It has no force. It is as gentle as a breath. The tiny, sparkling particles swirl around his ankle, brushing against his thick, honey-colored fur. It does not feel wet. It does not feel cold. It feels like a tiny, magical, gentle tingle. It feels like the brush of 1,000 unimaginably soft feathers, all at once, dancing against his paw. It is a light, airy, sparkly feeling, a feeling that tickles, just a little, in the most pleasant, sleepy way. It is a feeling of soft, glittering, silent light. Barnaby lifts his paw, and the sparkles that touched him cling for a moment, making his fur glitter with tiny golden and silvery lights, before they gently, slowly, float off and rejoin the silent, flowing river. He takes a slow step over the gentle river, his body floating, weightless, and places his paw on the soft cloud on the other side. He is so big, and the river is so gentle, he can cross it with a single, slow, easy, floating step. He continues his walk, now alongside this beautiful, silent, shimmering river. He watches it as he moves. He watches the slow, lazy, swirling patterns. He watches the way the golden sparkles and the silvery sparkles mix and dance together, weaving in and out, like sleepy partners in a slow, silent, graceful dance. The river of stardust flows on, a constant, peaceful, shimmering movement in the deep, still night. It is another layer of quiet, another layer of peace, another layer of sleepy magic in this wonderful, safe place. Barnaby feels so very calm. He is a large, slow bear, walking on the softest clouds, feeling perfectly light. He is breathing the clear, still night air. He is surrounded by the deep, sleepy blue, and the slow, blinking, silvery stars. He is warmed by the pulse of the tiny, golden star. And now, he is walking beside a silent, sparkling, swirling river of stardust, a river that makes no sound, a river that brings only peace, and quiet, and a gentle, sleepy, magical tingle. And Barnaby, the honey-colored cloud bear, feels more and more relaxed, more and more comfortable, and very, very sleepy. Barnaby, the great, slow, honey-colored bear, continues his soft, floating walk. His journey is a path of perfect, sleepy peace, high in the deep, quiet, velvety blue of the night sky. The sky stretches on forever, a comforting, dark, and peaceful blanket, holding him safe. His wide, soft paws, like giant, gentle cushions, move in a slow, unending rhythm. He lifts a paw, feeling it become as light as a wisp of smoke, and sets it down on the next cloud. The clouds, pearly white and fluffy, as soft as the inside of a new pillow, receive him, holding him, supporting him, making him feel completely weightless. He is not walking, not really. He is floating. He is drifting. Step and float. Step and pause. His large, warm body sways in a slow, gentle, rocking motion, like being in a cradle, rocked by the quiet night itself. The quiet is deep and soft, a perfect, comforting hush. It is so quiet that Barnaby can hear the slow, soft sound of his own breathing, a gentle whoosh as he breathes in, and a long, slow whoosh as he breathes out. The sound is as rhythmic and as peaceful as his slow, floating steps. His gentle gaze drifts across the endless blue. He sees the sleepy, silvery stars, blinking their slow, quiet goodnights, twinkle, pause, twinkle. He sees the silent, swirling river of stardust, a beautiful, glittering ribbon of silver and gold, flowing soundlessly between the clouds. And he sees his special, tiny friend, the little star that does not blink, but pulses, a soft, warm, golden light, like a tiny, sleepy heartbeat, far away in the velvety darkness. Glow and fade. Glow and fade. All these things are so peaceful, so calm, so safe. As he continues his slow, floating walk, his paw settling into the soft, deep fluff of another cloud, he becomes aware of something new. He has been walking for a long, lovely time, but now, he feels something. It is not a sound, the world is still perfectly, wonderfully silent. It is not a sight, the stars and the stardust river are just as they were. It is a feeling. A feeling on his face, on his nose, and in his thick, honey-colored fur. It is a breeze. A very, very gentle, cosmic breeze. It is not a wind. It does not push him. It does not startle him. It has no hurry, no force. It is the slowest, softest, most gentle movement of the air itself. It is a slow, cosmic drift, a current in the great, deep blue ocean of the night sky. It seems to be moving with him, all around him, a slow, invisible, peaceful river. It is a cool breeze. It is not cold in a way that makes him shiver, his fur is far too thick and warm for that. It is a clean, pleasant, refreshing coolness, like the feeling of a smooth, cool pebble held in your palm. It is the coolness of the deep, quiet, faraway space between the stars. This gentle, cosmic breeze, this slow drift of cool, clean air, touches his big, soft bare nose, making it feel fresh and clear. It whispers past his furry, rounded ears, though it makes no sound. It is a silent whisper, a feeling, not a sound. He pauses his walk, standing still on a great, soft cloud, and feels this gentle, cool breeze move over his entire body. He can feel it, ever so lightly, ruffling the very tips of his thick, fluffy, honey-colored fur. He watches as a few of the longest, softest strands of fur on his arm lift up, slowly, as if they are floating, and then, just as slowly, settle back down. It is a gentle, sleepy caress, a soft, cool, invisible touch that makes him feel wonderfully clean, and wonderfully calm. Barnaby takes a long, slow, quiet breath in through his nose. And he smells it. He smells the breeze. It is the smell of clean, cold space. It is a smell unlike any other. It is not the smell of trees, or flowers, or honey, or earth. It is the smell of pure, clear, perfect stillness. It smells crisp, and clean, and quiet. It smells like the deep, velvety, dark blue of the sky looks. It smells like the silvery light of the stars. It is the pure, clean smell of a world with no dust, no worries, no sound. It is a refreshing, empty, peaceful smell, and as he breathes it in, he feels a wave of deep, sleepy relaxation wash all the way from the tip of his nose, down to the soft, gentle pads of his paws. He looks at the silent, sparkling river of stardust, and he understands. This gentle, cosmic breeze, this cool, clean-smelling drift of air, is the current that guides the stardust. The stardust is not moving on its own. It is floating on this breeze. The slow, swirling, silent river of silver and gold sparkles is being carried along, weightless, by this same, slow, gentle, cosmic drift. The breeze and the river are one and the same slow, peaceful, sleepy movement, flowing together, soundlessly, through the deep, quiet blue. Barnaby takes another slow, floating step, and then another, continuing his journey. He is a large, slow bear, floating on the softest clouds. He is held by the deep, blue, quiet sky. He sees the sleepy, blinking stars. He is warmed by the pulsing, golden star. He watches the silent, swirling stardust river. And now, he feels the gentle, cosmic breeze. He feels its clean coolness on his fur. He smells its pure, clear, starlight scent. He feels it rocking him ever so gently as he floats, weightless, through the most peaceful, safe, and quiet place in the universe. And he feels very, very comfortable and very, very sleepy. Barnaby, the large, slow, honey-colored bear, moves like a gentle, sleepy dream through the deep, velvety, night sky. His journey is a path of perfect, endless peace, a slow, floating walk among the clouds. The sky, a vast, quiet, dark blue, holds him in a soft, safe embrace, stretching on forever in every direction. His paws, so wide and soft, like the gentlest, fluffiest pillows, move in a slow, rocking rhythm. He lifts a great, furry paw, feeling it become as light as a single strand of cobweb, and places it down, ever so softly, onto the next cloud. The clouds, all of them a pearly, glowing white, as soft as a mountain of fresh cotton, receive his weight as if it is nothing at all. He is held. He is supported. He is perfectly, wonderfully weightless, as if he is floating, just drifting on the deep, calm, quiet air. Step, and float. Step, and pause. The quiet is deep and pure, a perfect, comforting hush that fills the endless, dark blue space. The only sound is the gentle, slow whoosh of Barnaby's own sleepy breathing, in and out, in and out. This slow, peaceful sound is the rhythm of his journey. He feels the gentle, cosmic breeze, a slow, cool drift of air that moves with him. It is not a wind, it has no force. It is a slow, cosmic current, and it smells of pure, clean, cold space. It is the smell of starlight. This gentle, silent breeze is what carries the beautiful, swirling river of stardust, the silent, glittering ribbon of silver and gold that flows and eddies soundlessly between the soft, white clouds. Barnaby's gentle gaze drifts as he walks, his head moving slowly. He sees the familiar, sleepy, silvery stars, blinking their slow, quiet goodnights, twinkle, pause, twinkle. He sees his tiny, special friend, the little, warm, golden star, far away in the velvety dark, pulsing its soft, gentle light, like a tiny, sleepy heartbeat. Glow and fade. Glow and fade. He feels the warmth of that light, even from so far away, and it makes him feel cozy and safe. He feels the cool, clean breeze on his fur, and he feels the perfect, soft support of the clouds under his paws. He is so very comfortable, so very safe, so very, very relaxed. As he takes another slow, floating step, his large, gentle head tilted in sleepy contentment, his gaze drifts. It drifts past the blinking stars, past the pulsing golden star, and up, up, to the very highest, darkest, deepest part of the night sky. And there, in the far, far, far away distance, he sees something new. He sees a comet. But it is not a fast, bright, surprising comet. It is a very, very slow comet. It is a sleepy comet, a gentle traveler from a part of the sky even quieter and deeper than this one. It is moving so slowly, it is almost hard to tell it is moving at all. It is just gliding, like a tiny, frozen boat on a perfectly still, dark pond. It is just sliding, slowly, peacefully, predictably, across the very top of the vast, velvety blue. It is not coming near him. It is just passing by, far, far overhead, on its own slow, gentle, silent journey. And this very, very slow comet is leaving a trail. It is a faint, soft, shimmering trail of icy blue light. The light is a new color for this sky. It is not the silvery white of the blinking stars. It is not the warm, honey gold of the pulsing star. It is a cool, clear, frosty blue. It is the color of ice, the color of a frozen whisper. The trail is very faint, like a soft dusting of pale blue glitter, a thin, delicate ribbon of light that hangs in the deep, deep dark. It does not flash. It does not sparkle with energy. It just glows, a steady, peaceful, icy blue shimmer. It is so very beautiful, and so very, very quiet. Like the Stardust River, this distant, icy blue trail makes no sound at all. The comet's journey is one of perfect, cold silence. It just slides, and glides, and drifts, leaving its beautiful, faint, frosty blue line behind it, a soft, sleepy streak of light against the deep, dark, velvety blue. Barnaby pauses his walk. He stands perfectly still on his soft, fluffy, white cloud, his large, honey-colored body perfectly weightless, and he just watches. He watches this slow, silent, beautiful traveler from the deep, deep distance. He feels a sense of quiet, sleepy wonder. The sky is so very big, so very peaceful. It is so full of gentle, quiet, beautiful things. He feels the vastness of the quiet, safe space around him. He is a large, slow bear, floating on a soft cloud, and he is watching a slow, silent comet glide by, far, far away. He watches the faint, icy blue trail for a long, peaceful moment. Then, just as slowly as he stopped, he begins to move again. He lifts one great, soft, cushiony paw, feeling it float, and places it down on the next soft cloud. Step, and float. Step, and pause. His gentle, rocking, sleepy journey continues. He is a slow, honey-colored bear, floating on the softest clouds. He is held by the deep, blue, quiet sky. He feels the cool, clean breeze. He sees the blinking silver stars, the pulsing golden star, the swirling stardust river. And now, he sees the faint, icy blue trail of the slow, silent comet, a beautiful, sleepy line of light in the vast, peaceful, and quiet night. And he feels so very, very comfortable, and so very, very sleepy. Barnaby, the large, slow, honey-colored bear, continues his gentle, floating journey, moving through the deep, quiet, velvety blue of the night sky. He is a slow, peaceful wanderer in a world of perfect, sleepy calm. The sky stretches on forever, a comforting, dark, and peaceful blanket, holding him in a soft, safe embrace. His wide, soft paws, like giant, gentle cushions, move in a slow, rocking, and endless rhythm. He lifts a great, furry paw, feeling it become as light as a single wisp of cloud, and then he places it down, ever so softly, onto the next cloud in his path. The clouds are all a beautiful, pearly, glowing white, as soft as a mountain of freshly picked cotton, as gentle as a brand new pillow. They receive his weight as if it is nothing at all. He is held. He is supported. He is perfectly, wonderfully weightless, as if he is floating, just drifting on the deep, calm, quiet air. Step, and float. Step, and pause. The quiet is deep and pure, a perfect, comforting hush that fills the endless, dark blue space. The only sound in this entire, vast, quiet world is the gentle, slow whoosh of Barnaby's own sleepy breathing, in and out, in and out. This slow, peaceful sound is the rhythm of his journey. He feels the gentle, cosmic breeze, a slow, cool drift of air that moves with him. It is not a wind, it has no force. It is a slow, cosmic current, and it smells of pure, clean, cold space, the very scent of starlight. This gentle, silent breeze is what carries the beautiful, swirling river of stardust, the silent, glittering ribbon of silver and gold that flows and eddies soundlessly between the soft, white clouds. Barnaby's gentle gaze drifts as he walks, his head moving slowly, his eyes soft and sleepy. He sees the familiar, sleepy, silvery stars, blinking their slow, quiet goodnights, twinkle, pause, twinkle. He sees his tiny, special friend, the little, warm, golden star, far away in the velvety dark, pulsing its soft, gentle light, like a tiny, sleepy heartbeat. Glow and fade. Glow and fade. He sees the very, very faint, icy blue trail of the slow, silent comet, a beautiful, frosty ribbon of light, far, far away in the deepest part of the sky. He sees all these quiet, peaceful, sleepy things, and he feels so very comfortable, so very safe. As he continues his slow, floating walk, his path a wandering, gentle line across the endless field of soft, white pillow clouds, he notices something new ahead of him. It is another cloud, but it looks different. It is not the pearly, bright white of the other clouds. This one seems to glow, very faintly, with a pale, silvery greenish light, like the softest hint of moss, or the palest, most gentle aurora. And it looks plusher. It looks deeper. It looks, somehow, even softer than the clouds he has been walking on. It looks like a patch of sky moss, a place of extra, deep, wonderful softness. Barnaby pauses his walk, his front paw hovering just before this new, mossy-looking cloud. He tilts his great, soft, furry head, his gentle eyes looking at this new discovery. It looks so inviting. It looks like the softest place in the entire, endless, quiet sky. Very, very slowly, he lowers his paw. He lets it drift down, 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 until the soft, gentle pads of his paw touch the surface of this new, green glowing, mossy cloud. And he sinks. Oh, it is the most wonderful, sleepy feeling. If the other clouds were like pillows, this is like sinking into a giant, fluffy bed made of the purest, softest, warmest down. His paw sinks deep, deep, deep into the cloud, much further than on the others. The soft, airy, silky fibers of the sky moss rise up around his paw, enveloping it, covering it, holding it in the softest, most perfect, gentle hug. It is a feeling of incredible, deep, plush softness. It is not wet, it is not cold. It is just soft. A deep, warm, airy, and bottomless softness. He feels completely, perfectly, and utterly supported. He feels as if his paw has just been wrapped in a warm, fluffy, silvery green blanket. He leaves his paw there for a long, lovely moment, just feeling that wonderful, deep, plush, enveloping softness. He wiggles his great, soft toe pads, just a little, deep inside the moss cloud, and he can feel the silky, airy fibers moving gently, like the softest, finest wool. It is a wonderful, gentle, sleepy feeling. Then, slowly, he lifts his other paw, and he places it, just as slowly, down into the patch of sky moss. His other paw sinks down, deep and soft, and is held just as gently, just as warmly, just as perfectly. Barnaby now stands with both front paws deep in this wonderful, plush, sky moss. He stands there for a long, long, peaceful time, just being. He feels the extra comfort, the extra safety. This cloud is a special place, a place made for rest, a place of extra, deep, sleepy comfort. He feels the cool, cosmic breeze ruffle the fur on his back, and he feels the wonderful, warm, deep, plush softness of the sky moss all around his paws. He is a large, slow bear, standing in the softest, most comfortable, mossy cloud, in the middle of the deep, quiet, velvety blue sky. He is surrounded by sleepy stars, and floating stardust, and he feels so very relaxed. After a long, lovely, peaceful pause, standing in the deep, soft moss cloud, Barnaby knows it is time to continue his gentle journey. Very slowly, he lifts one paw, feeling it pull free from the deep, soft, mossy fluff with no effort at all, as if the cloud is giving him a gentle, sleepy goodbye. He places it back on a regular, pearly white cloud. Then, just as slowly, he lifts his other paw from the moss cloud and places it forward. He continues his walk, but his paws feel different. They feel as if they are still remembering that wonderful, deep, plush, extra soft feeling. They feel warm and tingly, and very, very relaxed. He continues his gentle, floating, rocking journey. He is a large, slow bear, floating, weightless, on a path of soft, white clouds. He sees the sleepy, blinking stars. He sees the warm, pulsing, golden star. He sees the silent, swirling stardust river, and the faint, icy blue comet trail. He feels the cool, clean breeze. And now, his paws feel wonderfully warm, and cozy, and relaxed from their visit to the soft, deep, sleepy sky moss. And Barnaby, the honey-colored cloud bear, feels more and more comfortable, more and more safe, and very, very, very sleepy. Barnaby, the large, slow, honey-colored bear, continues his gentle, floating journey, moving like a sleepy, silent dream through the deep, quiet, velvety blue of the night sky. He is a slow, peaceful wanderer in a world of perfect, sleepy calm. The sky stretches on forever, a comforting, dark, and peaceful blanket, holding him in a soft, safe embrace. His wide, soft paws, like giant, gentle cushions, move in a slow, rocking, and endless rhythm. He lifts a great, furry paw, feeling it become as light as a single wisp of cloud, and then he places it down, ever so softly, onto the next cloud in his path. The clouds are all a beautiful, pearly, glowing white, as soft as a mountain of freshly picked cotton, as gentle as a brand new pillow. They receive his weight as if it is nothing at all. He is held. He is supported. He is perfectly, wonderfully weightless, as if he is floating, just drifting on the deep, calm, quiet air. Step and float. Step and pause. His journey is so peaceful. His gentle gaze drifts as he walks, his head moving slowly, his eyes soft and sleepy. He sees all the quiet wonders of this high, sleepy place. He sees the sleepy, silvery stars, blinking their slow, quiet goodnights, twinkle, pause, twinkle. He sees his tiny, special friend, the little, warm, golden star, far away in the velvety dark, pulsing its soft, gentle light, like a tiny, sleepy heartbeat. Glow and fade. Glow and fade. He sees the silent, swirling river of stardust, a beautiful, glittering ribbon of silver and gold, flowing soundlessly between the soft, white clouds. He feels the gentle, cosmic breeze, a slow, cool drift of air that smells of pure, clean, cold space. He sees the very, very faint, icy blue trail of the slow, silent comet, a beautiful, frosty ribbon of light, far, far away in the deepest part of the sky. His paws still feel warm and wonderfully relaxed from the memory of the deep, plush, mossy green cloud he passed. And all this time, there has been one, tiny, gentle sound. It is the sound of Barnaby's own slow, sleepy breathing. A soft, gentle whoosh as he breathes in, and a long, slow, gentle whoosh as he breathes out. It is the rhythm of his walk, the sound of his own sleepy, peaceful life. Barnaby comes to a cloud that is particularly large and wide, and looks wonderfully soft. It is a great, wide, white field of the softest, fluffiest cotton. And here, Barnaby decides to pause. He stops his slow, gentle walk. He stands still, with all four of his big, soft paws resting on the deep, comfortable, pillowy cloud. He is perfectly balanced, perfectly light, perfectly safe. He lets his large, furry, honey-colored head hang down, just a little, and he lets his heavy, sleepy eyelids close, just for a moment. And he decides to listen. He has seen so much. Now, he will listen. He listens for the sound of the sleepy, silvery stars. He listens for the twinkle. But there is no sound. The stars blink their light in perfect, absolute silence. Their twinkle, pause, is a silent, beautiful, sleepy dance. He listens for the sound of his special, tiny, golden star. He listens for the pulse. But there is no sound. Its warm, golden light swells and fades, glow and fade, a tiny, sleepy heartbeat in the deep, velvety dark, and it does so in perfect, wonderful, warm silence. He listens for the sound of the Stardust River. He listens for the swirl, for the sparkle, for the flow. But there is no sound at all. It is a river of pure, silent, liquid light. It makes no splash, no babble, no rush. It is a river of perfect, magical, beautiful silence, its golden and silvery sparkles dancing soundlessly. He listens for the sound of the gentle, cosmic breeze. He listens for the whisper as it passes his ears, for the rustle in his fur. But there is no sound. The breeze is a silent feeling, a cool, clean, sleepy touch, a current of air that moves without a single, tiny sound. He listens for the sound of the far-off, slow, sleepy comet. He listens for the glide, for the shimmer of its icy blue trail. But there is nothing. It is a silent, frozen boat, sliding on a silent, dark pond. Its journey is one of deep, cold, perfect quiet. Barnaby stands there, perfectly still, his eyes gently closed. And then, for just one, sleepy moment, he does something he has not done before. He slowly, gently, holds his breath. And in that moment, the soft whoosh of his own breathing stops. And he hears it. He hears the sound of the stars. And it is silence. It is a silence so big, so deep, so absolute, that it is not empty. It is full. It is a deep, comforting, absolute silence that fills the entire, endless, velvety blue sky. It is a presence. It is a feeling. It is a sound you can feel, a sound that wraps around you like the softest, heaviest, warmest blanket. It is a deep, velvet, perfect hush. It is the sound of perfect, unending, absolute peace. It is the sound of perfect, total, complete safety. This silence, this sound of the stars, is the most comforting, most sleepy thing Barnaby has ever experienced. It is the sound of the sky itself, singing its deep, quiet, sleepy song of rest. It is a silence that holds the blinking stars, and the pulsing star, and the stardust river, and the comet's trail, and the very clouds themselves. It is a perfect, soft, deep, quiet pillow for his ears. He stands there for a long, wonderful moment, just listening. He is listening to the deep, soft, quiet. He is listening to the perfect, starry, sleepy peace. He is a large, slow bear, floating in a world of absolute, perfect, comforting silence. Then, just as slowly as he stopped it, he lets his breath go, in a long, slow, sleepy whoosh. The tiny, gentle sound of his own breathing returns. But now, it feels different. It does not break the silence. The silence is too big for that. The great, deep, starry silence is like a vast, calm, soft ocean, and his own breathing is like a single, tiny, gentle ripple, which is welcomed by the quiet, and becomes part of the deep, peaceful hush. His own sleepy sound is now part of the great, sleepy, starry silence. This makes him feel even safer, and even more relaxed. After a long, lovely, peaceful pause, standing on his soft, wide cloud, Barnaby knows it is time to continue his gentle journey. Very slowly, he lifts one paw, feeling it float, and places it down on the next soft cloud. Step, and float. Step, and pause. His gentle, rocking, sleepy journey continues. He is a large, slow bear, floating, weightless, on a path of soft, white clouds. He sees all the quiet, sleepy, beautiful, silent lights. He feels the cool, silent breeze. His paws remember the deep, silent, mossy cloud. And now, he is listening. With every slow, floating step, he is listening to the deep, wonderful, comforting sound of the stars. He is listening to the perfect, absolute, velvety silence that holds him, and keeps him safe, and makes him feel so very comfortable, and so very sleepy. Barnaby, the large, slow, honey-colored bear, continues his gentle, floating journey, but his steps are even slower now. His large, furry limbs feel wonderfully, deeply, sleepily heavy, and yet, he is still perfectly light. He is still floating. He is a large, sleepy, weightless dream, moving through the deep, quiet, velvety blue of the night sky. His walk is just a slow, gentle, rocking motion, his wide, soft paws, like giant, gentle cushions, moving in a sleepy, endless rhythm. He lifts a great, furry paw, so, slowly, and places it down, ever so softly, onto the next soft, white, pillow cloud. Step, and float. Step, and pause. He is feeling so very sleepy. The quiet is deep and pure, a perfect, comforting, absolute hush that fills the endless, dark blue space. He is listening. He is listening to the sound of the stars, that wonderful, deep, perfect silence that is so full, so safe, so warm. It is like a soft, heavy blanket for his ears, a blanket of perfect, starry peace. The only sound at all is the gentle, slow whoosh of his own sleepy breathing, in and out, and each breath seems to get a little bit slower, a little bit quieter, as it joins the deep, starry silence. His gentle gaze drifts as he walks, his eyes heavy and soft. He sees all the quiet, beautiful, sleepy things in this safe, high place. He sees the sleepy, silvery stars, blinking their slow, quiet goodnights, twinkle, pause, twinkle. He sees his tiny, special friend, the little, warm, golden star, far away in the velvety dark, pulsing its soft, gentle light, glow and fade, glow and fade. It looks like a tiny, sleepy, golden heartbeat, and it makes his own heart feel warm, and slow, and sleepy. He sees the silent, swirling river of stardust, a beautiful, glittering ribbon of silver and gold, flowing soundlessly, carried on the cool, clean, silent cosmic breeze. He sees the very faint, icy blue trail of the slow, silent comet, a beautiful, frosty ribbon of light, far away in the deepest part of the sky. He sees all these silent, peaceful, sleepy lights, and they all seem to be telling him that it is time to rest. As he continues his slow, floating, sleepy walk, he sees a place ahead of him. It is a new cloud, a special cloud. It is the largest, softest-looking cloud he has ever seen. It is not just a flat, white pillow, or a patch of deep moss. It is a nest. It is a giant, round, cloud nest, made just for a large, sleepy bear. The edges of this great, soft cloud are piled high, like a soft, fluffy, white wall, creating a perfect, round, hollow in the very center. It is a deep, cozy, safe place, and it looks like it is the softest, most comfortable, most wonderful place in this entire, endless, quiet sky. It looks like it has been waiting just for him. Barnaby moves towards it, his slow, floating steps taking him right to the edge of this wonderful, white, sleepy nest. He pauses for a moment, just looking at it. It looks so warm, so soft, so deep, so safe. Very, very slowly, he lifts one great, soft, honey-colored paw. He places it over the soft, high wall of the nest, and down, 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 into the deep, plush, feathery soft center. His paw sinks deep, deep, just as it did in the sky moss, but this is even softer, even warmer, even more welcoming. He lifts his other front paw, just as slowly, and places it inside as well. Then, with a long, slow, sleepy sigh, Barnaby, the large, slow bear, steps all the way into his cloud nest. He stands there for a moment, with all four of his paws deep in the most comfortable, plush, airy, warm softness. The high, fluffy walls of the nest rise up all around him, sheltering him, holding him, making him feel completely, perfectly, wonderfully safe. He is hidden. He is cozy. He is held. He begins to turn, very, very slowly, in a small, sleepy circle. He nudges the soft cloud fluff with his gentle nose, making it even more perfect. And then, he begins to lay down. Slowly, so slowly, his great, sleepy, honey-colored body curls up. He settles his weight, which feels as light as a feather, down into the deep, soft, welcoming cloud. He sinks into a perfect, soft, warm, bear-shaped hollow, a hollow that feels as if it was made just for him, and has been waiting for him all this time. He is curled in a soft, warm, comfortable, sleepy ball. He gives a little, sleepy shuffle, and tucks his big, gentle nose under his great, warm, furry paw, to keep it extra cozy. He lets out another long, slow, sleepy breath, hoo-hoosh, and the sound is so quiet, it just disappears into the deep, starry, velvet silence. He is not walking anymore. He is not on a journey. He has found his resting place. He is a large, slow, safe bear, in his own soft, warm nest of clouds, in the deep, quiet, velvety sky. From his nest, he can just peek his eyes open, just a tiny, tiny bit. Through his sleepy, heavy eyelids, he can see the sky. He sees the sleepy, silvery stars, blinking, twinkle, pause. He sees the warm, golden star, pulsing, glow, fade. He feels the cool, clean, silent breeze, and it is now a gentle, sleepy rocking, as if his entire, giant, soft cloud nest is a cradle, rocking ever, so, slowly, back and forth, back and forth. He listens. He hears the deep, wonderful, absolute silence. The sound of the stars. It is a perfect, soft, warm, sleepy blanket, covering him completely. His body is so warm, so heavy, and yet so light, so perfectly comfortable. His mind is so quiet, so calm, so peaceful. He is not thinking of walking. He is not thinking of anything at all. He is just floating, drifting. He is sinking deeper and deeper into the soft, warm, quiet cloud, deeper and deeper into sleep. And now, it is time to sleep. Good night, Barnaby. Good night, sleepy stars. Good night, deep, quiet sky. Good night,